Sorry, I meant to drop the volume down on that and not restart it. How are y'all doing out there? Thanks for joining me here today for the pre-party for the alien dance party that's going to be coming up here in... Well, all right. I see we've got some people filing in on the chat there, so I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to all of you who have showed up early. I see Brian Yak is there, Dr. Z, James Takamura. Hey, greetings from Oregon, dude. Right on. It's good to have another Webfoot local native in the house. Let's see, Aaron McCabe is here. Did I say Dr. Z? Yeah, I did, twice. Well, Dr. Z, it's doubly good to see you, man. Ash is here, Ash Dobbs. Dark Sky Files in the house, Mr. Rich Christie, Mikey how did I say that? Gematria. I don't know why that was such a hard one. Lord Ludacris Plaid, you guys are here too. And I'm sure some other people will be popping on in as we talk a little bit about what's going on today, and they'll come hang out with us and check out the dance party premiere that's coming up. We'll take a look at that in a little. Video that we're watching now is the new Area 503 intro video. So when you go and check out my channel for the first time, it'll be the one that plays on YouTube and hopefully gives people a kind of good idea about what I'm about. Mr. Bubbles has joined us and Felicia Flores is in the house. Hi guys, it's good to see you both. Game Vet, all kinds of cool people here. Some of you might notice that you got a little blue wrench next to your name, and that's because I'm going to need some help moderating chat. We all know that the ufology field can get a little heated from time to time, to put it mildly. So if things get a little too heated, I'd like you guys to just kind of mellow out the chat, you know? Don't let anyone attack anybody personally. People are allowed to disagree intelligently and speak their minds, but, you know, no personal attacks, all right? If people are just being abusive, just mute them. We don't need that stuff. Other than that, you let people talk and have a good time. That's what we're here. We're all adults here. At least it should be. So, yeah. This intro video is kind of cool, I thought. It shows a little bit of the behind the scenes. And I have another full video that goes into more in depth about shows the different work that I did in the DAW, which is a digital audio workstation. That's where I made all the music for my videos and all the music that I'm making now. And then, of course, Filmora is my handy dandy film editor that I've used since day one that I just thoroughly love and have gotten pretty proficient in using. And of course, the workhorse, the old Adobe After Effects. It's where you put all the magic on everything. Off-World Adam's here now, too. Cool. I'm glad to see everybody showing up. And once, you know, just let me thank you guys again for joining me here today. Let's get some other background music playing. How's this? Turn that down just a little bit. Oops. There we go. So yeah, I'm glad to have you guys here with me today, everybody who I've been giving the shouts out to, and you guys have been so supportive over the last few months and weeks as I've really been trying to promote the Alien Dance Party and the launch of this new music, the Alien Doo-Wop and Out of This World tracks, you know, and each one of these tracks on this, you know, album is kind of out of this world. They're all a little unique, different, and they're all special. You know, I put a little bit of special flavor in my internet for you. I got a new network card yesterday and I'm still just going to have to deal with it. But again, thanks for coming by, everybody. And I really do hope that you guys like a limited license. I mean, I've created this stuff and I don't mind if anybody plays my music. You know, if somebody wants to go ahead and, you know, play my music live somewhere, you know, at a party or something, or in a bar or something, go right ahead, man. I don't mind. Play it. I hope you guys, I'm just honored that you like it and want to play it. So, yeah. Mr. Bubbles, I just might open it up so people can come on in. So here in a few minutes, if you guys want to pop on in and, ask me some questions live or, discuss some things live, I might just go ahead and drop a link in the chat for you guys. So go ahead and get ready. Get your cameras ready. Put some paint on the barn if you need to, whatever, however you say it. But yeah. Yeah, so I was talking about the music, and I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys about why I decided to do it and what kind of got me into it. And, I had gotten a copy of FL Studio to work with, and I knew that this was something I wanted to do. In fact, way back in my very first video and the first few videos that I made, you can tell if you listen to the music, this is all music that I made. But it wasn't very good because it was on an Android app where you could put together different samples to make like drum loops and stuff, and then you'd kind of assign your loops to these keys, and I had to play every single track that I wanted to play. I had to sit there and play it on the phone while I was recording it, and there was a few parts where I messed up, because it's basically like playing like a rock band game or something on your phone. These things you're trying to hit these, the different icons for the different tracks and the samples. But I wanted to do my own thing, and I had gotten a copy of Fruit Loop Studio. And just like when I first got After Effects, I fired this thing up, and I would go in there and I would just be so intimidated by the program because it's so intimidating. It's just, if you don't know what you're doing, it can be a real chore. And so I would go in there and poke around a little bit, and I would just shut the program down and leave it and go back and do something else, come back to it a few weeks later. And this went on and on for a while until finally I just jumped right in with it and started doing it. And when I started seeing some results, I was encouraged. I was rewarded. It was a lot of fun. I've got a very long and interesting history with music and different types of music, and everything from classical music to bluegrass to jazz to country to pop. Like, I just enjoy everything. I can find almost something to enjoy about every piece of music. So I just decided to use that love and the natural ear that I have with music, where I can identify different instruments and beats and sounds and stuff, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it quite a bit. And it's something that it brings me joy. Like there was one night where I'd gotten made a post on Twitter about something that was maybe not the most favorable of opinions out there, but a group of people decided to kind of harass me for a few days afterwards over it. And, it was kind of bumming me out. But then I had gone into my DAW one night after just kind of closing the door on that negativity. And instead of letting it drag me down, I let it inspire me. And I wrote a very actually uplifting song that I haven't released yet or played for anybody. But when you guys hear Shooting for the Stars, you'll know the story behind that one. And how I kind of, turned like sorry, I'm getting a little emotional about it, but I did. I turned a negative into a positive, and I let it motivate me. So anyways, that's the impact that my music making has on me. So I'm going to keep doing it. And I get that out of my videos too. Like when I do a video about a weird subject or something, and you guys are like, wow, that's so cool. Thanks for saying that, or we hadn't heard about that. And I like to research it. And you have unique input, for me about stuff that I missed. It's just, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like we're doing something, we're figuring something out together, we're working together for a common good, and I think that's a lesson a lot of people could use. I see some more people showed up, so we'll give them a shout out too. I see unidentified S4s in the chat there. Off-World Adam, I already gave you a shout. Sean's in the house now. Sean, it's good to see you there. Wreaking Havoc's in the house. John, I'm glad to see you too, man. Thanks for coming by. Mr. Bubbles is here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and, it looks like Mr. Lee is here from First Floor Audio. So if he's ready, I'll go ahead and bring him out. Lee, give me a thumbs up if you're ready back there, and I'll bring you out on the big stage with me. Yeah, you're good to go. All right, here we go. So everybody, this is Lee from First Floor Audio. If you guys haven't checked out his work, there's a link to his channel down in my description. Lee's been working on music for, I don't know, 25, a long time. He's a self-taught musician, and I ran into Lee a few months ago when I was working on music. I mean, we had talked in chats and stuff, but I started hanging out in his live streams and stuff and just kind of learning by watching and stuff. He's a great guy. He's got a live stream he's doing every Saturday. So if you guys haven't gotten over there to check it out, get by there and check it out. But for now, let's go ahead and say hi to Lee, everybody.
Hi, guys. Lovely welcome there, Manny. Thanks, mate. Hello, you've frozen up. Hey, it's just me. Where you going? Where you going? Frozen up, dude.
I don't know. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm great, mate.
Am I?
Great. Yeah. I've just finished my show, mate. Just finished and coming straight over here. Yeah. Can you hear me all right, Manny? Yeah.
Did I unfreeze her? Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, you're on.
It was probably my
frozen,
background music. All right, I dropped that. That makes sense.
That
Yeah,
camera's in a
Dark
bit of
Arrow.
a poor place now for a chat because it's miles away. It's usually, so you can normally see my piano. So
Yeah, we got you on the half screen though, so we got to slim you down a little bit so you can share the screen with me while you're on stage here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm only little anyway. I'll fit in the corner.
Yeah, how was your stream going? I was listening on a bunch of it earlier, but I was out and about running all my errands, trying to get things done before I came in today. So I wasn't able to really get on there with you. But
yeah, I know that. Yeah, you were busy, man. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. You know, it is. We just crack on, don't we? You know, you're doing your thing. I was doing my thing.
Yeah, you're flying the UFO, everyone. If you didn't notice that, we'll take a look at that video you made later. I got that one queued up so we can show that off here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That was just a little bit of that's just a little bit of fun I had because I've had to take a break from doing my actual project of the video I wanted to do. So I did that as a quick little snippet until I get used to the new programs I'm going to be using and the video that I'm going to be involved with. Let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there.
I like your video work, man. You always tell a story like with your music, and it's just great that you're a storyteller with that and you have that creativity, man. I love to see that, and I just can't wait to see what else you come up with over there.
I do try. I've been doing it a few years. You'd think I'd know a little bit of something now, but like I say, I know nothing on the realms of. If you asked me what a particular chord was, you know, I know what C and D and A B C D E F G A. I know those sort of notes, but I couldn't tell you what, you get things like augmented chords and whatever, I know by playing,
Yeah, you do it and you experience it, you do it. I'm kind of the same way with building and all that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to Michael Roser. He's here in the chat with us too. Dark Hour Paranormal. If you guys haven't seen his work, he does great stuff, man. Yeah. And he just did a piece on Montauk that just had my jaw dropped, and I was like, wow, like he is so in depth, and they're doing some good things over there.
I'll have to watch that.
Oh yeah,
just done that. Yeah, I've been so busy lately. I literally haven't hardly done any YouTube. I've missed out on loads. I've got hours to watch, but because I've been so busy with my own projects, you know what it's like, Manny. It takes over. You find it harder and harder to find the time to go and do what you normally did. It's my fault. I went and took on a YouTube channel. I mean, I already had it, but I was never live. I just used to upload.
There's only
versions.
24 hours in the day, unfortunately, and you got to prioritize about.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Seems like I'm lagging quite a bit.
Yeah, it keeps. Yeah,
you know what?
Your pewter's
let's
doing
take
your
a
thing,
peek at your video real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna load up your video real quick, and hopefully while it's playing, I can fix that. Let's take a peek.
Yeah, as long as you're not running Discord and stuff in the back, you should be all right. What I do is I go down the little up arrow and then turn it off. Gufon's little photo in there. I had to put that in there because I just caught that so right.
Little cameo, Richie Gufon, who's in the
Yeah,
chat.
I caught it so right. I had to go in there. I
Yeah, if you
forgot to
guys
put a
haven't
credit
seen
on the
Gufon
end
yet.
for him, but I've hashtagged him in the video. So
yeah. Hey guys, if you haven't seen Gufon, you definitely need to go over there and check out his work. You'll find me hanging out in his live streams pretty much every night if I can get the time. I'm there, and he is bringing you guys up to the day, like what's going on in ufology, and he is bringing his opinions and the news to you guys. So if you haven't checked out Gufon Radio, get on over there. His link's in the description, along with Dark Hour Paranormal and Lee G over there, First Floor Audio. So yeah, give those guys a check. Plus, it's fun. I have so much fun hanging out in Gufon chat. Everybody's so sweet over there, man. It's such a good time.
a great chat. Always.
Yeah, we got Stargate
Nice.
Travelers joined us. Bob Gray is here now for Love of Kitties. Holel Bonner's here.
Got to love Bob Gray.
And I saw Samantha joined us, Samantha Morris. She wants to check out what we're all about. Well, you picked a good day to come in and check it out, because this is the premiere of the Alien Dance Party in about 38 minutes. We're going to be firing up the old dancing shoes. We're going to get down with Howard the Alien and listen to some alien tunes. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you're prepared. I hope everybody's, psychically ready, or however you want to do it. If you need to meditate, go ahead and do that now. If you need to get a cup of coffee or a cup of whiskey, go ahead and do that now. Because we're going to be rocking out here in just over a half an hour. It'll be the hottest thing to hit ufology since that stinking UFO crashed in Roswell. Beep, 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 beep. 1947. I'll tell you what, Alien Dance Party. You guys ready? The U.S. Armed Forces is in possession of a flying saucer. I tell you what, it's real, folks. Until tomorrow.
Till tomorrow when it's just a bit of tinfoil.
Yeah, tinfoil. I wonder what old Tommy the Troll would have said if he was back then. He'd have been like, I don't think so, fellers. I ain't buying that hogwash, Oh, man. I love the good old Roswell story, but there's another one that happened. Yeah. Do you guys remember Sunspot, New Mexico, and the observatory on the top of the mountain there that got shut down for about a week? Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, under some suspicious story about some weird computer thing and all that. But they never did explain how there was another 8 or 9 telescopes that went down at the same time all around the world for about the routine maintenance and all that. It was pretty interesting. Interesting. Well, that mountain.
That's how what I'm going to do. I'm going to change my camera for you.
There you go.
Yeah. Why ain't my emblem on there? Different one here. It takes it off. Maybe I'll have to put it on again.
Yeah, you just might have to load it up. So what's going on in ufology recently? We got that Skinwalker book. Anybody out there buy that thing? No, I didn't either. I don't know, man. If I wanted to read something like that, I'd just go buy the dang Day After Roswell by Colonel Philip Corso. That sounds like about the same, level of story value and not factual value. But, I don't know. I'll probably check it out when it's on the discount bin or whatever. I guess it's only for sale on Amazon, which is kind of annoying. But maybe someone will send me a copy to read and review. I was talking about it on the Alien Addict stream the other day, and I don't think I've got a chance to add that to my list. I do have a playlist for all of my, when I go on somebody else's live stream and do a spot on there. So if you guys are interested about the live stream appearances that I've done, check that playlist out. I just haven't added that one to it yet. I'll have to do that right after the show here. But, we were talking about that sort of thing over there. And so it would be a good episode to check out between Richie
Gufon. Yeah, it's just doing the thing
with me and Ollie, and we did it. We got.
Yeah, your internet, mate, again, isn't it? Not going well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what can we say? Eh? I'm used to looking that way now with a camera in his ear. Sorry, guys. Hey,
how you doing?
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
All right, I think I made it back in. Sorry about that. I will get a better internet connection probably before the next time I stream. I have to get the hardwired in. But yeah, we got about, like I said,
Yeah, I
about a
did
half an
say
hour to go.
it's important if you're streaming, dude. You have to be hardlined. I know it's a pain in the butt. I mean, what I used to do is before I actually run a cable through properly, I just used to run it through the house because where I was so late anyway, it didn't matter.
Yeah, hardwire is definitely the way to go. You know,
Absolutely. It's
yeah.
like gaming. I won't game without it.
Mm-hmm.
Without hardwire, it's just no good.
Yeah. Hey, tell us about your UFO. So you made the UFO and you made your alien
Yeah,
figure
shall I
as
get him
well.
out? Shall I get him out of it?
Yeah. Tell us about that. So these are props that Leah's made for his videos. These are practical props.
Yeah, I've shown sneak previews in that last little video that I said, because obviously the actual video that I want to do is going to take me quite a bit longer than just throwing a few photographs together for a.
Hey, let me say a quick shout out, a quick happy birthday to Unidentified there. Happy birthday, man. I'm glad that you decided to come and spend a little bit of time with us on your special day, man. That's cool. That's cool. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. And looks like Gigi, Abby Lynn, and Mr. Eon have joined us in the chat there. Hello, guys. Thanks for coming
Mr. Eon. Yeah, we haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, hiya, fella. All right.
Yeah. So what's this little guy's name?
Himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ton.
Ton?
Here he is. That's where's the camera?
Yeah.
He's got a T on his chest, look. For Ton. It stands for there's only now, after the record. So that's what the whole thing was about, was building it for. It's all made out, the hands are made out of a thing called Fimo. It's a Fimo clay, and what you do is you make it around a metal framework. I've got pictures on it on Discord, how I built it all together. With that, this was a doll, first of all. And what I did was I put wire through the cheeks, and then I used paper mache sort of idea over the whole thing to create like a skin, and then shaped it as I went.
Did you say it's Fimo, that it's like that bakeable clay, right? Or bakeable Play-Doh kind of? Yeah.
Exactly that, yeah.
Okay.
That's what the hands are. So I extended obviously the length of the arms. So it was longer, and it's hard to get this in picture.
Yeah, that the aliens got to have that reach, man. How else can they just snag you right up when you're trying to get away from them?
So like I'm playing children's toys here, but it was practical. I mean, it is practical. The boots are bolted on. These are made out of a mastic gun. These ends, that's a mastic. The end of a mastic gun. The end of a mastic gun. You get the plastic bits that go on the end of a mastic gun. Yeah, well, that's what the Fimo's wrapped around basically there, then baked. And you only have to bake it for 10 minutes, if that, half the time, and it goes hard enough. So long as you've put some heat into it, it bakes. It's really good stuff. I've made the other models all the models that you see in the video, all ones that I've made. The matchstick one, the Newton's Descent one, which was used for the T-shirt from when John was alive. And yeah, so I've been digging me aliens for quite a long time now.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's music, but yeah, of course, aliens. It's well intriguing.
And it's the right, the world is primed for UFOs and aliens right now. They're not, it's not the stigma seems to be gone, and it's replaced with a mystique, or a wonder that everyone. So, I guess, if you're in now, you're in at the right time. And so you made the UFO too, and you put lights and stuff in that.
That's not even finished yet. That is literally the mock-up.
Yeah.
I
like it.
I've got 2 glue guns now, so I can really go to town now. But like I said, where I've been busy with my other video project that I'm doing with a team of guys, there's lots to talk about, but it won't be yet. Yeah, there's a little snippet of the test footage in there, and I left it blued, so it was completely weird. Where the guy gets shot, and I did it on the slowed out part where the music backs off, and there's that wait, and then there's when it comes back in, it's like the bullet fire, you know what I mean? So yeah,
nice. Looks like the crowd loves it too. Let's see here if I can show these. Let's see here. Where is it? Felicia Flores says that is Dizope, and I tend to agree with Felicia on that one. That thing's awesome.
Like, it looks mad when you see that I made glasses for him as well. Look.
Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, those are cool, man.
And if I take his boots off, because it's sometimes easier.
Aaron McCabe, thanks for coming and joining us here.
Basically, they sit on his head, rather than, because he's got no ears, he's got ridges in his head.
I like them. They look like the old sport goggles that the NBA players used to wear, so they don't get elbowed in the eye. Yeah, I like it. Oh, they're cool, man. Those are really cool, and they come up over the top of the head instead of like
they
over.
They just hook on his head.
Yeah. Sean's got a question for you, Lee.
Look at the back there. I look at the back as well.
Oh, is that a pack or is that part of his body? Oh, yeah, like a little battery. He's like Iron Man, but it's on his back.
Yeah. The trousers are made out of a glasses case. You know, the really thin glasses case for sunglasses, and you got a string pull on the top. Mm-hmm. I literally just cut a V and then sewed it back up, and that was the trousers done. And all the top clothing, that's all hairbands.
Oh, nice! Like the ones that you tie your hair up with. I got you. I can see that. You're so clever, man. You see, and that's what I like, man. You don't have to have.
What can I do?
Yeah, I mean, that's clever and it's resourceful and making something work with what you have, man. That's great. I love it. It shows it, an inventive side to you and a creative side, that not a lot of people have, because you could handle the same material all day and not come up with anything. Yeah, that's cool, man. It's really cool.
I love my artwork, my music, clearly, my gaming. I like to keep busy. And now I'm filming a lot as well now, so my video skills are coming into play again now as well, which is nice because I haven't used them for a few years. So it's nice to get back into that.
Yeah, and we spoke about that a little bit when I first started making music. Remember, we talked about the similarities between your DAW, your film editor, your After Effects. There's all like once that clicked with me, it made working in Fruit Loops so much easier. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I've been looking at
what I said to you. I told you it's very similar, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's why I can get onto another program, because I've used things like Nuendo and Ableton. It makes your mind work in a certain way with certain programs. You can kind of understand the language, So you start going through the pages. Oh yeah, I understand what that's doing, and or you experiment. The best way I've always found is to experiment. For instance, especially with video, as you know, Manny, if you start experimenting, you find out things. So there's always the undo button. There's always Control-Alt-Delete. I'm sorry, just Control-Z. Delete. Undo sort of thing.
Yeah, trial and error is your greatest tool.
Absolutely,
in music.
Don't be scared to fail. Don't be scared to fail. You like I always say this on my show. Failure is the best teacher, isn't it? You don't learn nothing from success. Success is easy, right? Because you've got it, and you get praised for it blinding. But you've learned nothing from that success. You only learn something when you make a mistake, and then learn to correct it or improve on yourself. You know what I mean? Lessons in life.
Yeah, I get it. Dark Hour says he's been producing using Fruity Loops since 2002, and that's amazing, man. That's great. You got 19 some odd years and experience in that DAW. I can see where you use that too in your recent projects over with like Third Phase of Moon, because I believe Dark Hour did a lot of their lyrics for him and stuff as well as being the singer. So, or at least for some of the songs, if not all of them. That's great, man. We'll have to talk someday. You'll have to come out and hang out with all of us when we're working on music and stuff, man. That's really cool. I love it.
Anybody that's involved in music to me is someone that's in touch. Generally.
Yeah. What do you think about the correlation between music and math, Lee? Like, who's worked with that?
I've been told I'm a great mathematician, and I'm not very good at maths.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's something to that, though, and math being the international or the interspecies language, perhaps the universal language, there might be something to music.
When you can understand that, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely does.
You could create a language with someone if you said, for instance, there's an object, and you said this one. That's one, and say the microphone's two. You've already got something. The symbolism. You only need that symbolism, don't you? There's a symbol for that.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't take much. Yeah. Yeah. And you go from there.
And that's it. You go from there, and you'll find symbols. That's why you get things like cuneiform and the Egyptian hieroglyphics, because it's metaphor, it's metaphoric words. That's why when you see all the baskets being held, I don't know if that's like I hold the power. You know what I mean? I hold the control. You know, those bags. It's intriguing. That is. All those things really do intrigue me. I was watching the old Dark Sky last night. Great little show. Yeah. That's another one to go to.
Let me say something about that. Hey, all you guys, if you haven't, yes, get over there and check out Dark Sky Files. And check out what he's doing over there. He's got a great library of old and newer and everything in between, like ufology videos. And it's just a great chat too. When he does his live premieres, you never know who's going to be there, but it'll be a great conversation. And there's a great show on. You just don't know who's going to be there and what the show is. It's fun. It's like a nice little treat. I always enjoy getting a pop-up that he's doing a premiere. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go over there. You know, they're fun. So if you guys haven't gotten over there and check him out. You know, as well as everybody else who I talked about, Gufon, Dark Hour Paranormal, Lee here at First Floor Audio. We all have some fun things going on in our own different ways. And so go give us a watch. I might pop this, play a little bit of this here.
There's no wrong in music. There's no real wrong in music. You know, any style, anything goes. You know, if you're eclectic enough and you can open your ears, you know, I mean, my clock sort of thing, if there was a clock of music, my genres go from, you know, all the way around. I'll probably miss out one or two genres here and there, you know.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. There's
only some heavy screamo really that I don't really listen to.
You got to try pretty hard to find a piece of music that I can't find something that I like about it. You know,
exactly.
Unless it's just complete, you know, like a 2-year-old banging on a xylophone or something. Then I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we've all heard those, haven't we?
Yeah, I've made a few of them.
Just a little bit of effort. I must admit, I do expect to hear some effort, I suppose, but that's because I've been doing it for so long. I know what effort looks like. Do you know what I mean? So it's hard for me, and I can be a little bit, I don't know, not harsh, but like a bit Simon Cowell on it, you know, on occasions. I've been known to, but I tend not to make comment. I just will say nothing.
Yeah,
you know, not say too much. Because, you know, you've frozen again.
If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. It's a good theory.
Sorry, I missed that. I was singing all over you.
It's all good. I was just saying, if you know, it's a good rule of thumb. If you can't say something nice, not to say something at all, or not say nothing at all. You know, and I got you there. I don't always follow my own advice.
Sometimes,
but, you know.
No, I mean, you know, you can't help it sometimes, but have an opinion. We're all opinionated. Everybody's got one, haven't they? An opinion.
Yeah, almost 8 billion of us. That's a lot of perspective.
And everybody's entitled to it. And you can think what you like and say what you like, really. And, you know, within YouTube algorithms anyway. Because they're the overlords.
Let me run down the list here real quick. Everyone who's in the chat, thank you guys for coming by. And anyone who's catching this on the replay, if you're going to go watch this and then watch the dance party, thank you for coming by too. We've got Mystery Eons in the chat. Bob Gray is here. Samantha Morris, Dr. Z Smith, Gufon's here. Gigi Matria, Game Vet, Stargate Traveler, Dark Sky Files, Felicia Flores. You guys are amazing. I'm so happy that you guys came over here to join and to share your day with me. Brian Yak. I mean, I'm sure I missed a bunch of people, but I'm trying to get to show you this video that's coming up in about 20 minutes. It'll be on. And when it comes on, the YouTube should redirect you there right from the live stream. If you're still here in the stream, there's a link for the premiere down in the description in case you don't get bumped over, or if you guys have to take off and come back and watch it later or whatever. But it'll be up on my channel, all ad free. You can watch the whole 2-hour video. I think YouTube puts bumper ads at the beginning and end, but you can always skip those if you want. No biggie. I skip them. Hey, thanks, Polly T. Polly, you rock too, man.
Yeah, always skip the ads. Yeah. Or without you jump back out of the video and back onto it and back out of it and back onto it until you don't get an advert. By the time you've done that, the advert could have been over. But I just don't like having stuff thrown down my neck. I don't know about you. I want to choose what I want to view. But then again, if it was advertising different channels on this platform, then I would understand that, because that's advertising each other on this platform. But when it's all like buy your soap powders and all that rubbish or whatever like that, you know, I mean, I don't. I get directed specific things that lead me up the same path, so I have to try and dig my way through to find something actually that I actually want, rather than what they want me to watch. I'm finding that harder and harder. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I found some old banners on here. Look at these. I guess I was messing around in StreamYards one day and put some banners up.
Oh, yeah.
Elon Musk loses $100 in all-night poker binge to YouTube sensation Manny of Area 503. Elon claims he, quote, left wallet at home and will pay next game. News at 11.
You was having some fun there, fella, weren't you?
I must have been. I didn't even know I made these. Here's another one. Mr. T says, I pity the fool who doesn't subscribe to Area 503 on YouTube. Oh, here's the best one.
I ain't getting on no airplane.
Pentagon releases documents showing crashed alien spacecraft was recovered outside of Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. News at 11. Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen. It's about as likely as this one. Vatican finally allows the public access to its secret UFO files dating back 1,400 years. News at 11. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen either. So we'll just take those batters down. These are clearly were a jest. I don't know. Maybe Tommy the Troll got logged in on my account and was messing with me.
I'd blame him. Hey,
I blame everything on Tommy.
Yeah, you're right, mate. You're scapegoat extraordinaire.
You know, yeah, he's a perfect scapegoat. I'm like, it wasn't me, it was Tommy, man. I didn't say that, it was Tommy. You know, like,
I've just noticed, if you look behind me, that shoulder there, that's part of the storyboard for my video, and so is that side. This is weird. There, but I'm not showing it up close because that second lot of drawings is really quite poor. The first one's all right, but I had to throw the idea down while I had it, and I always pin it up on the walls as I go, you know.
Sorry, I blagged out there again. My internet.
It's all right. Yeah, you've done it again, so I'm not going to talk. I just talk when you talk. You have a little song, dear Bob Gray. Hey, sing us it then. Good here, isn't it? Hey? Oh, man. Manny's gone again. Shall I play? It's weird being this close. So that normally do.
And this is why I had you come on the stream with me, Lee. Thank you so much.
Well, mate. I'll be here for you, my friend.
Oh, Lee.
I'll be here for you.
Got my back to the end.
Got my back to you.
I'm not prepared to sing. And I love you for it, brother. Oh, that was great, man. I love it. I stepped outside and
in the song.
I
It'd be
kicked
better
my
if I could
router.
go into a cover version, but are you monetized?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
probably not the best of things to do that.
Yeah, so I won't. I'll get you banned.
Yeah,
Well, not banned, but you don't. You just get a copyright
we know about
claim, a copyright claim, which is fine. That means they just take the money for your show. Which would be nice, wouldn't it?
the content ID is so heavy-handed nowadays, you know.
Oh yeah, totally. They've taken 2 of my shows.
Yeah, I got some interesting ones before. The only one that I left up was the 60 minutes when Elizondo was on there because I wanted everybody to see it. I didn't care if they blocked me or did a strike on it. I'm like, everybody needs to see this crap that he's pushing. He's just, you know, bypassing disclosure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about all this anyway. You guys do a lot more investigative stuff into it. I've just picked up stuff over the years from like most people, you know.
Yeah,
so
I do have to pick the subjects.
I'm no authority on anything, but I've got, of course I can hypothesize all day long, and we all can. We all come up with ideas, and that's what all these other people do. They haven't got any proof or evidence or anything. That's what our argument is, isn't it? You know, where's the real proof and where's the real evidence? You got lots of words and stories. Fantastic stories, some of them fantastic, great fun. Yeah, but it's a story.
There's all kinds of great stories out there, you know what I mean? It's but we want the evidence, and that's where it's going back to basics in ufology, because you can't take stories. And you know, honestly, I never really did. I like to take like witness statements and things in context, you know, and you have to you have to give them certain weight in some cases and then give them none in the other.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Like I said, belief's subjective.
Oops, I meant to do that one there. What's up, Bob Gray? Thanks for joining us, buddy. Off-Rolled Adam. Anybody else that I missed? Grandmaster UV is here.
They had their shout-outs on my channel. I sung their little song from.
Yeah. Well, shoot, let's see. We got about 12 minutes coming up. So I'm going to open up and give you guys, I'm going to put a StreamYard and link in the chat. If anybody wants to come on real quick and talk to us, you guys can come. Well, let's try that again.
You're Laggy McLaglag from Lagsville, mate.
I know, man. This is why I don't live stream, and I give mad props to Rich Giordano, who does this stuff 5-6 days a week, man. You know, it is so
he gets the energy to talk all the time. I don't know where he gets the energy.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard work, man, to do it day in and day out. And the guy's a damn trooper. And that's why I like hanging out with them. That's why I like talking with them. And that's why I promote, him to you guys and to everyone that I see. You know, I love it.
He's a straight lad. He's a good lad.
Yeah, he's not afraid of
it. That's why we all watch him, don't we? Like I said, I've always said this on many shows. We all go around in a little circle of everybody, Alien Addict, Dark Hour Paranormal, Third Phase of Moon, all of those guys, obviously Gufon and Area 503, of course, and then now we've got Dark Sky Files as well.
Yeah, there's a great community, of people out there.
Alien Girl, let me not ever forget Alien Girl 111, who I did an album for, and for music for a show. Let's not forget that.
You better not. I think I'm going to be on Alien Girl stream. I'm going to check my calendar on the 24th. Actually, not this upcoming Sunday, but the following Sunday, I'll be over there talking with Amy about everything that comes up or whatever is tossed our way. So that should be fun.
I should be in the crowd somewhere.
Yeah, she's got some great views on stuff, and I love her energy, man. Alien Girl's awesome. She's just always in such a good mood. Like, it's cool. I like it. Yeah. The StreamYard link is in the chat. If any of you guys want to join us, go ahead and pop on in. We've only got about 10 minutes, so it'll have to be quick. We'll probably be wrapping down here, closer to the top of the hour so that we can get on over to the premiere of the Alien Dance Party. And again, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. All of you who are here, all of you who are watching this later, you guys, this is for you. This is for you. It's for us. It's ours. It's ours. We can do whatever we want with it. So let's figure out what to do with it. All right. Let's have some fun. Oh my God. Moody Mongol is here. Gigi Allen, I already said hi to you as well, but it doesn't, no harm in saying another shout out. Oh man. I'm not sure if anyone's going to pop on in, but we'll give it a minute and see.
Yeah, strange.
9-minute countdown. Oh, I'm getting
Seems like
excited.
they're getting lag. Yeah, you excited, are you?
I am. I've been waiting to show this stuff off to you guys for so long. I'm like, oh, I want to show it. 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 I want to tell everybody about it. I want to scream it from the mountaintops, you know. And
You'll be it should be played loads though if it's put it into a video. Like you said, if you're using that stuff for you know, like when you do your little thing with the alien and that and the troll, and you know, it'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be great for the behind the scene, you know, as a backdrop to what you're doing, rather than just, like you say, cut sounds that you get out of a library that are already done. At the very least, you are creating something that belongs to you. Personalized to that channel.
Scoring is very important in videos like in our field, you know, like whether it's a somber or down, you know, tones and things like that. It's very important to set the mood, you know.
Well, as you know, music links in with everything, doesn't it? If you want, and the thing is, you'll get your own. There'll be your own flavor on your channel with your music. You know what I mean? That's what happens. Same as with mine. It's my flavor that I get on mine because the way I do my music and the way the show runs out. You know?
Yeah, it's because you're doing you with passion and you're staying true to you.
Oh, I'm basically all I'm doing is I'm putting the camera on for what I normally do. That is literally it. I'm not putting any airs and graces on kind of thing for anything. This is exactly what I do. It's just quicker. I do it faster so that people get to see me actually create something and see how quickly you can do it. But that isn't necessarily what you would do.
Yeah, I did a lot.
Tonight, I only started. For instance, tonight I didn't get a great deal done. I still got an entry, sort of being a beginning, 2 verses and 2 choruses in there, and sort of just left it where it was because I wanted to come over here. So, but even on that level, that I wouldn't have worked on that. I wouldn't have even got that far if I was writing for purpose. Yeah. So I've started writing that for purpose, and I'm gonna have to go back to that one. That one's going to be one. I'll have to keep going back to finish it because that's one idea for the song that I've just written. Then I'll write another song, the same structure, but in a different way, so that it'll be a different style. And eventually, I'll write a style and I'll pick one of the styles that I write for that one song.
Yeah, you definitely have a wide range because I know that you can do country, you can do pop, you can do like and pull from any one of these types of genres to grab the sound that you want. You know, it's pretty cool because you're not locked into one sound. You know, and that's and I think that, you know, I'm noticing that I'm doing that too because of, you know, like I'm not locked in. I'm not formally training myself in classical music or pop EDM. You know what I mean, or any genre. I'm just doing what comes to me.
Basically, just coming from what you know, what you feel.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I've always felt from my point of view that when I've known people that wrote by numbers, in other words, by knowing the music, and I've known people that write off their heart. And by far, every time I've worked with someone who works with their heart or just knowing what they're playing, rather than someone that has to know the numbers, has to have the music in front of them, I've always found them very much easier to get on with for a start and to work with, because they know mistakes are made as well. That's the other thing. So they're willing to put up with a little bit of not perfectness all the time. Whereas if you get a musician who is highly trained and they've got, you know, a master's degree in playing music and that, much respect to them, but at the same time, I wouldn't be able to play with them because I'd annoy them. Because I wouldn't be able to do what they do. Do you know what I mean?
Right. If you hadn't jammed with them and they don't know how you roll,
they're at a level that's so far. Yeah. You know, I'm your typical rock and roller kind of thing. That there's more modern technology with it, but I still write with that sort of attitude. You know, it's kind of a bit old school, really. But you know, I've got to stick. That's again, I stick with what I know. I don't try to be something in the modern times and try to write a modern-esque sounding thing, if you know what I mean. I just write what comes out. If it sounds like it could do well for the modern audience, then great. But if it doesn't, I don't really care, because I just write what comes out. You know, I don't compromise to please other people. So if someone doesn't like it, that's great. It's fine. You know, they move on. They've got plenty to listen to, plenty of other things.
Yeah, I
But
like
you're
what
right.
DHP said here, what Michael said. He says music theory was derived from the analysis of classical scores
Yeah,
and identifying the consistencies. It's only a theory. And he's right. It's only a theory.
it is only a
And
theory,
and
exactly.
your ear and your brain tell you what sounds good and what doesn't, you know. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
realizing.
And that's
The
what I've
theory
gone
might
by all
match,
my
but
life.
it's not a rule.
Like I said,
Yeah.
every musician that I've met and I've actually worked with were people that played by ear. And, you know, the results were fine. But like I said, they wouldn't, a real professional musician, if they came in with their music, they'd be
It looks like we've got about 4 minutes to go.
probably be appalled by how I play and how I do music. You know, if they watched my show, they'd think, no, you don't do that. No. But yes, you do, because there are no rules. Not really.
Your ear
You know,
sets of rules, like we said
it's
earlier.
sound, yeah, and I think your mind and your spirit makes the choices. I don't allow my head to make the choices. You know what I mean? I let my feeling to make the choice.
Hey, Lee, I want to thank you for coming by. I know you did your
Yeah, man.
stream earlier and that it's late over there. And I really do appreciate you and everything you do. I have so much fun hanging out in your streams. Everybody in the chat, if you haven't seen First Floor Audio yet, make sure you get over there and check out his work. He does a stream every Saturday, and it's awesome. It's so much fun. You'll see me there most of the time if I can make it. If I'm not in the Gufon, if I'm not in Dark Sky or at a premiere over at DHP or at Third Phase of Moon or any of the other people who do premieres, then I'm hanging out. You know, that's where I'm at. You can find me on my main YouTube channel. Look at the bottom. There's that shows all my buddy channels. Well, those are my buddies, and that's where I'm going to be. So if you guys want to hang out with me, that's where we'll be. We've got about 2 minutes till the premiere starts, so I'm going to wind down this stream and end the broadcast. It should redirect everybody right over there, but again, if it doesn't, there is a link down in the description to take you there. So I hope that everyone can make the transition over to the premiere, and that's where I'll be joining you all in the chat, and I'll be doing a little bit more interacting in the chat. It's a little hard when
It's hard when you're trying to work in live stream.
And of course, I lagged out on my outro there.
Yeah, you did.
All right, guys. Well, you get the point. I love you. Thanks for coming by. Let's have some fun in the dance party. Let's listen to some dance music. Let's talk about some stuff in the chat, and let's just have a great time. That's why everybody's here. Hi, Alien Girl. Saw you there at the end. You're going to have to watch the replay to see all the nice things we said about you. Ha! We'll see you guys at the premiere. Oh, I'm excited.
See you guys.
I'm excited. 5.